Previously on Game Nights. I mean, you guys want to go through the door we didn't go through?
Or Art opens this door, and the three of you are assaulted by a smell so rancid you all pass out.
Yay!
And it's pretty clear that this is the commode for this facility. And Del, at this point, you look around and notice that Mal is nowhere to be seen.
Oh, right.
Thinking back to the entrance, you don't remember seeing him when you woke up either. Where you left the laughing goblin, there's a body. He's missing his right hand and his right eye. And he thinks back and remembers the lore of this region, hearing about this figure called the Warden, who runs an ethereal sort of prison and comes for people.
An ethereal prison?
The that was not. Disregard that.
It's my
that
favorite
was not,
Metallica album.
And the Warden has a sort of gang of bounty hunters. So three bounty hunters who are legend has it they're white, so they're undead. Each of the three claims a prize from its victim. So one, the hand, claims the right hand of its victim. The second, the eye, takes the eye of its victim. And the third, legend has it that the third, the Warden's breath, takes the life force out of his victim.
Yeah, I think we should try to find her because it sounds pretty cool. You know,
Does it?
I totally don't have a crush on her or anything. It's fine.
Whoa!
I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
Did you miss the part with the hands and the eyes and the souls?
Right.
And the Warden and
Nothing gets me going like a little bit of dismemberment.
you lost me at ethereal prison.
Oh, please. Oh, God. I regret ethereal prison.
Greetings, one and all. Welcome to this edition of Game Nights. Tonight's tale, The Warden, Chapter 10.
I say that we get a reward.
Yes.
And then we check out that the X marks the spot on the map.
Good plan.
I see. So you're planning to return to Neverwinter then to retrieve the reward? No fucks given about Mal. No concern.
Well, he's gone.
Oh,
he's
not
gone.
here.
He's gone.
He did.
Right.
We'll catch up with him, I'm sure. We kept forgetting he was here. We didn't even realize he was gone for like 10 minutes.
That's true though. And all of this, I investigated this shit out of the, a couple different areas. Have I seen any evidence of halfling-sized feet?
Nope.
Yeah, so...
Was he ever real? Do we have any proof he actually existed? I'm just saying.
Yeah, good questions.
Something to
Good
think
questions.
The legend of Mal.
The legend of Mal.
Like Boogeyman tale. People would tell their children.
Say Matt.
I'm sure that was funny, Matt, but we didn't get any of it, so
Yeah.
we'll chuckle along. All right, yeah, I think we should get the hell out of this cave before anything else knocks us unconscious from smell or puts us in a pit or lights a table on fire or does other bad things to us. Because I'm tired
Hey, that
of
was a good idea.
I mean, technically, it kind of worked-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would call that we broke even on that gamble.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
All right, let's hightail it to Neverwinter.
Let's do it.
I want my money.
Fast travel.
All right. Cool. So I guess you are traveling to Neverwinter. It takes some time. Do you all want to take a break or anything, or do you want to keep going?
I do want my character to take a long rest.
Yeah.
Because we haven't done that in a while. Although
You can find a place to take a long rest, but one doesn't just
like a
take
comfort
One does
inn
not
or like a
simply take
Motel
long
8.
rest.
Right.
They'll leave the light on for you. Yeah, I would.
That seems like a good idea.
I would like to do that.
Yeah.
Are you going to try and
Take
go
a
to
break.
Neverwinter and then long rest, or long rest around here?
I don't know, guys. Do you feel like camping out, or do you feel like finding an inn? How splurgy are you feeling on the budget?
I'm feeling fucking splurgy.
Are you feeling splurgy? Then we can go
Oh,
right to
yeah.
Never. I want the
Yeah.
I want
the
Well,
Never
I
the
want,
Ritz
like,
Carlton.
Yeah, is there like a day spa sort of facility we can
The Neverwinter Inn and Day Spa.
Well, I mean, presumably, given that you all like are based out of Neverwinter, you might
Do we have homes?
Homes, yeah,
Do we? I've never heard in D&D where people are like, I went home.
or places to stay.
Yeah, I want to go.
think-
Can I go to my
if
house?
the inn and day spa isn't an option, then I guess my bed's fine.
Sounds dope.
I mean, I'm sure there's a Neverwinter Inn and Day Spa, but it's up to you. How about this? You all tell me, like, you return to Neverwinter and seek a place to take a long rest. You all tell me where you do that.
Yay, creative exercise. Oh, good. This is exciting. I'm very happy.
Yeah, so I'm totally going to the inn and day spa. This was a long adventure. I've got some aches. I've got some pains. And the only cure is to soak in a dwarven mineral bath for at least 4 hours.
Fair enough.
Sounds relaxing.
That
I am
is
so relaxed.
lucky for Dell. That's the specialty of the Neverwinter Inn and Day Spa.
That's
However,
exactly what I'm looking for.
having the best dwarven mineral baths around comes at a price.
Mm.
4 hours is gonna
4 hours.
run you 8 gold pieces.
Totally fine.
Good. I mean, you can't put a price on luxury.
No.
That's right. That's right.
Can't put a price on relaxation. So Dell, you spend 4 hours in a dwarven mineral bath, and then you remineralized.
That's right.
Head up to your
Remineralize, revitalize, and rejuvenate.
yes, you head up to your complimentary room at the Inn and Day Spa, which is granted to folks when they spend an exorbitant amount of gold pieces on dwarven mineral baths for 4 hours, and pass out.
Nice.
Indeed. Who's next?
So I'm a guild artisan, all right, according to my background. So I'm going to find my other guild members, and I'm going to go, before I leave to go find them and stay over at their house, I turn to you guys and I say, I've been friends with these guild members way longer than I've been friends with you guys. And then I go off to the guild.
Oh, no.
Fair
Harsh.
enough. So you go off to the guild. Is there like a place I tell me about this guild? I've
That's right. So it's an artisan guild. They specialize in making little figurines that you can play with on your desk.
Now, how does one go from being a figurine maker to a devotee of the old one?
I mean, when you're sitting at your desk, you're making your little figurines, and one day you hear some kind of whispering coming from outside your workspace,
Your
and the
cubicle.
whispering
Yeah.
says, "Come hither, come hither," and then you go out and you follow the voice out to a clearing in the forest, and all of a sudden the voice is gone, but lying on a rock is this ancient old leathery tome. It seems to be about thousands and thousands of years old. And you pick the decrepit tome up, and you start to read it, and all of a sudden the old one is in your heart.
Touches you.
Mm.
Yes.
Just like that.
That's how it happens.
I kind of like to imagine Matt.
Do you still make toys?
But don't worry.
I mean, sorry,
My guild
figurines?
mates guild members are totally cool with it. I don't let work and religion really kind of mix together. So
Yeah, but wait.
I keep my guild mates and my old one devotees.
Oh, what the fuck? God damn it. Ugh. Hang on, everybody. The call dropped out. I hate Skype so much. I hate it so much. Oh, and I gotta edit all this. Son of a gun. You gotta be kidding me. Did all my internet go out? Oh no. Jesus Christ. Okay, we're back.
All right.
Matt, you were describing your artisan guild where you
Yeah.
were, but I was going to ask you the question, like, didn't you seek out a new job to come work with us? Does that mean you're quitting the guild, or is that more of a hobby?
Well, you see, the guild was always a passion of mine. It was a more of a like a pet passion that really evolved into a career, but it probably shouldn't have. You know, little
It's not fun anymore.
desk figurines for a living. Yeah, it really sapped the enjoyment out of it. It really took the
No, that's what they say.
it took the enjoyment right out of it because I felt more like I was a commodity rather than an artist. So that's really why I sought out, you know, new adventures
Fair
and
enough.
a new life through the old one.
I kind of like to imagine you like accidentally invented those Funko Pop toys. be like, oh, I create a new kind of figurine, and it's just those.
Oh, Funko Pop toys, yeah. Those things are everywhere.
Okay.
Nice.
Can't have too many.
So I'm
So,
currently
Sean, yeah,
finishing
where
up this
were you
map that you guys found.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
Sean, you can tell us. But yeah, where are you going to sleep?
So as we enter Neverwinter, I go ahead and I leave. Matt goes off for his artisan guild, and I leave Dan at the spa, tell him to have a nice time. And as Dan enters the spa, I just sort of just lower my head, and out of just sort of tiredness, I just and then I just sort of with my head down walk towards this sort of 2-story where businesses on the first story type structure. On the bottom is Fogtooth's Pizzeria. And there's a door right to the side of it. I take my key out and I turn it. I open the door. I climb up the stairs. And the number on the apartment door reads 106. And I put my key in the door. I turn it. It swings open. And I enter my modest 1-bedroom apartment that I rent above the pizzeria in Neverwinter. My cat, Mr. Whiskers, comes out to greet me. Very, very, very sweet. Missed me greatly. I'd been gone for quite a while. How he's still alive is a mystery to anyone. And I just sort of sit on. I look in my fridge. It's quite empty. There's like an old jar of peanut butter, and like I kind of scrounge around the back. There's soda, purple stuff, Sunny D, and then right behind it I find just one can of ale that was kind of left dusty in the back, and I pull it out, crack it open, and I sort of sit back on my couch, take a long swig of the can of ale, and just put my head back and close my eyes, and just out of sort of tiredness, I with a cold beer in my hand and my cat on my lap, I fall asleep on my couch.
You know, Sean, you can do whatever you want in Dungeons and Dragons. It doesn't have to be what you would do if you came home at the end of a long day.
I've told you 100 times, I have no imagination. So you really have to go, you know. And then Dan, after I wake up after a short nap on my couch, and I walk over, and there's a closet door, and I open it, and inside is a portal to another dimension.
Yeah, or you could, instead of a pet cat, you could have a goddamn dragon in your house or something.
I have a dragon.
Well, those are expensive.
Isn't that like
Well, he'd be your roommate.
Isn't that like Pluto
It's your
having a
roommate.
dog as a pet? I could have an exotic roommate, but I don't. I live alone.
Yeah, a dragon mate.
Yeah, no. My life is just as boring as my real one.
It'd be a lot more exciting than that. Holy,
Yep.
that was depressing.
Yep. No, because I want the fans. Because you guys think I'm an exciting, bold traveler, but really I'm just a regular Joe. I'm just a regular guy working my 9 to 5, doing the best I can every day, waking up just trying to be a little bit better each day than I was the day before.
Nice.
Isn't this exciting?
Sean, you
It's
are
a
a level. You're a level 4 middleman.
Yes.
That's your class.
Yes.
Your class is middle management.
Yes. And my
Level 4 salary
Yep. And my sort of my designation is like neutral.
Neutral.
Hashtag.
Beliefs in the bottom line.
Yeah. I'm not that corporate, but I'm close. All right. Anyway, that's what I've done with my day off.
Nice. Can any of you see that picture that I sent?
Nope. Let me try downloading it. See if that helps. Where does Slack default download stuff to? I don't even know. Sort by date.
Sean, you strike me as somebody who saw the movie Office Space and was like, yes, I'm inspired. This
See,
to be my life.
That's funny because I saw Office Space and I'm like, well, this is too exciting. There's too much going on here. This is crazy. This is crazy. These people's lives, they're out smashing office equipment. You can't do that. They're gonna expect you to replace it.
Yeah. They'll probably write you up and put that in your file.
They will, and you don't want
with
that
HR.
because come annual review, they're going to bring that up, and that's going to count against your bonus next year. It's a real deal. No, Colby, I think it's a hollow image PNG file. I don't think it holds anything.
All right, let's see if I can approach this another way.
Now that we've sort of explained what we're all doing, do we want our long rest to be even longer? I can't hear you.
What does that
Dan.
mean?
I can't hear you, Dan. No, that means we I don't know how much farther we want to go this evening.
I was gonna say, what would that do?
That would just mean we're done.
Oh,
for the
I
evening.
see.
Yes,
I
I was
get it.
trying to be clever.
I get it.
It's whatever you guys want to do. I'm down to do whatever.
As am I.
I mean, that's the Dungeon Master. Is there something exciting around the corner that now's a good time
Oh!
to pause? I'm sorry, did I blow out your earphones on that one?
No, there's nothing
Dan starts
particularly
bleeding out of
exciting.
You just see these two explosions shoot out of my ears. There we go.
That's a
There
really good
it is.
map. Look at that.
Oh,
Look
thank
at
you.
that background. Oh my god.
This is nice.
That was the easiest part.
You know what? And I'll even for our fans, for our lovely fans out there, am I allowed to tweet this, Colby?
You can, yeah. I'd suggest cropping out the controls of my iPad app. I tried to do it, but then it wasn't. Whenever I cropped it just came out as that empty image that you guys were getting.
I will do that. But yes, at Game Nights TV on Twitter, we'll post the map for all of you hardcore fans trying to follow along at home.
Yeah, and
So this X, Colby, is that where our cave was?
There are two X's.
Well, so the purple dot that says Goblin Town. That's a pretty bad label. I meant it to say Goblin Hideout. That's where you are now.
Got it.
The red, everything in red is what the goblins drew on this map, and the rest of it is just this standard.
How come there's only a skull for two of them?
What do you mean?
Only two of the X's have a skull above it. The other X does not.
The X's below the skulls are supposed to be crossbones, but I'm not
crossbones.
very good at drawing.
I got it.
But all right, I see. Yeah, but then why is the other one just an X? It's not a skull and
I
crossbones.
guess we'll have to find that out.
You tell me. I don't know.
Is one out in the ocean?
That seems to be the case.
Wow.
It's a reef. It's in a
That's
reef.
very exciting.
Underwater, perhaps. That's pretty cool.
Oh my god, a scuba level?
It's a water level, guys. It's the water temple. I hope not.
Indeed.
All right.
I want to go there first. I want to go to the water temple.
Well, we got to get our money from whoever. Who are we getting our money from?
Too bad Mal had the folding boat.
Damn it! Oh
No!
And you lost
Oh.
him. You lost him.
Shoot! Bummer.
Well, I'm sure we could buy another one. I mean, we're filthy rich now. We got lots of gold.
That's true.
Right, Dan?
That's right.
Well, no,
Okay,
he's
Dan.
blowing all our money at the spa.
Oh, that's right.
You know, we could have gotten a
this-
folding boat. Instead, Dan's getting a mineral bath.
That was my
Yeah.
money. Listen, I can do what
we're,
I want
We're a
with
team,
my
Dan.
money.
All right. There's no our. It's we. We.
If
money.
if that's how we want to run this enterprise, which I think might be a responsible thing to do, then I think we should we'll split the earnings 4 ways. One goes into the general pot, and then a smaller amount we split between the adventurers.
Now, wait, am I paid
attending.
by the hour or salary?
You're not.
Or like by
right
the
now, you're not
adventure?
paid at all. I don't believe.
I thought this was a business.
Well, it's an aspirational business, Sean. We're all making
Is
sacrifices
that like the
to
new
get
startup
we
term?
we
Be
make
like-
commission basically. We make commission on every adventure that we have.
Is that what? Oh, so we're
Like-
only paid on the outcome. But then what about treasure found
Yeah.
during the adventure?
I feel like
That-
the
that's-
company should get a
that's
cut at
extra.
least.
I agree, but
I think Dan's. I like Dan's. I like Dell's proposal.
Right.
You split it 4 ways, one for the company, or 5.
Now that means
ways
we would
for
have to
now,
have
I
like
don't
a
know.
founding
oh god.
investment here from the partners.
Mm.
But we haven't had any expenses. What does the company
Yeah.
need an infusion of investment cash for? We haven't bought anything.
Well, maybe the company can supply. I haven't thought about this at all.
I know,
How about this? So the company keeps a stock of like health potions and other health potions, rope, oil, your staples that adventuring staples that you need, and so you don't need to buy health potions or anything like that. They're there for you at the Starfeld office.
This actually kind of does give me a good idea, which would be if Dungeons and Dragons were real. Someone could make a lot of money because there are a lot of adventurers in D&D. Like that's probably the number one industry is adventuring. Someone should make like a co-working space for adventurers where it's just like shared resources for all the small adventuring groups that can't afford their
Yeah.
own spaces.
I like it.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
That's the kind of
Indeed.
lame thing I would come up with in an awesome fantasy world.
No. I don't think that's lame at all. I think we should do something like that because then that's what gives us our, sort of day-to-day income. We'll be making so much money that, these quabbles about how we split the money and who gets what, who gets to go to the Dwarven Day Spa are gone. Yeah, it's the past.
Indeed.
I'm glad we're
That's my
finally
purpose.
thinking out the business model.
Yeah, so I think things we could do right now, like I feel like you all have successfully long rested, rested, relaxed, recovered, full hit points and whatnot. Things to do might be you could go visit the office. You could stock up, like if you are trying to go. If there's like shopping, like boring stuff, like shopping to do, like we could do that now. I don't know if we should get too deep into adventuring, but I think maybe anything up to departing Neverwinter for your next destination is probably fair game.
So how much experience did we get?
Oh my!
We got our asses kicked. We didn't get any experience.
You listen. I won't say anything. Let's just say that sometimes the best lessons are failure.
I will calculate your experience and get back to you.
Okay, cool. Then in that case, I don't have anything I need to buy.
I think I'm good.
I'll buy some health potions and stuff.
Oh shit, dog.
Again, yeah. So again, like you can just go to the Neverwinter office for that. Like at least some, maybe you get like a per outing, you get like 2 health potions or something that you can just grab from. Like everybody can just grab 2 health potions. Right. If you want more than that, you're gonna have to go.
There has to be a limit. Otherwise it's time theft.
Yeah, well, guys, we're keeping an eye on EBITDA this quarter. All right, we got to keep it down. So that's really monitoring
Earnings
unnecessary
before
expenses.
interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization.
Yeah, well, let's not even talk about pre-EBITDA. Which is a whole nother thing.
Potions are pretty important. They keep us from dying while we're adventuring.
I
Sure.
know, but not at the expense of our profit margins.
Yeah.
Die, we're on an adventure.
And here's the thing: if you buy a health potion now, that's a capital expense. But a life insurance policy, that's not a capital expense. It's accounted for differently. So actually,
we can amortize that over time.
Yeah, exactly. So in some cases, it's actually better to let someone die.
Yep. Yep. Because the injury lawsuit's going to cost us way more over time than just paying out the death settlement.
Right, and that looks way better on the quarterly earnings.
Yes, it does. Yeah, the stockholders are going to expect that.
So are we going to sue the goblins for killing us? Is that what's going to happen?
That sounds like the worst D&D adventure ever.
Go to court.
This week on Game Nights, we file a brief.
Well,
Lords
Law
of
and Order.
Neverwinter.
Neverwinter,
Not the lords you're thinking of. The British common law system.
Their defense is, but we're goblins. We're supposed to kill people.
Guilty.
Adventurers Esquire.
Oh, God.
Jury of my peers.
My only peer is the old one.
Yeah. I called to the stand. The
do you want to go to you can go to the office and get health potions if you want.
Yep.
We've yet to visit the Starfeld Industries.
I'm very excited because I didn't think we
Neverwinter
had an
headquarters.
office. So,
Yeah, I was gonna say I just meant going into town and buying them from like an apothecary or
No.
something.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
think,
mean.
like,
I mean, you
for
can
the
do
rest,
that.
Have we did we sort of leave our our fledgling company to a trusted aide while we were gone or something?
Oh, did you?
do we even
I don't know.
intern?
Yes, you did.
Oh, shit. Let's go to the office. I want to...
Not an intern, but a trusted aide of sorts.
Well, I mean, we have interns too. It doesn't cost you anything to have an intern.
That's true.
Trust me,
You could have.
there's plenty of free hands out there.
You could hire interns if you want to.
Hiring is a strong word. We can become engaged with interns at any time.
Mm.
Well,
that
what
we
does that
choose.
mean?
Well, that we're not paying them anything.
Oh,
This
okay.
is the free market at work. Interns don't get paid. Not in Neverwinter. And, I mean, you're free to push back on it. I'm just saying.
I think we should pay the interns. I'm just saying, like, their time is valuable.
What do
I
you
don't-
need an intern for?
I don't believe
You haven't.
That's not important.
What don't you need an intern for? Listen.
Well, who's answering the phones?
Exactly. There are people who. There sounds like there's at least one person who works there. Who's getting them their coffee?
Yeah, who have I been sending my expense reports to?
Yeah.
I thought it was the intern.
Well, interns don't really get involved in the finances. That's sort of, in many ways, the most important part of the business. But general, what we call in the business cannon fodder. Interns are great for that. Coffee runs, cleaning, and janitorial duties. That's all. That's pretty much what you can expect.
Yeah, I will say the current caretaker of the office is not super great at the cleaning and stuff.
All right, I want to know who.
He's a more bookish type.
Oh, that's not good. What sort of state is the office in?
I mean, I think it's like mostly, again, as a fledgling local security company,
Mm-hmm.
the office is brand new.
Mm-hmm.
So it's still pretty nice. However, like without upkeep,
Mm.
it
seems to be trending downward, is what you're saying.
Right. It's only been like a couple of weeks, so it's good, but nobody.
Okay.
This is not in the wheelhouse of the.
All right, so are we in the office now?
Sure, we can go.
Okay.
So the three of you wake up rested and relaxed. You meet someplace. I don't know. Where are you going to meet?
I think we should meet for brunch.
Brunch.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, what's the breakfast hotspot in Neverwinter?
Well, I think the Neverwinter Inn and Day Spa has a renowned brunch
Wow,
offering.
they can do it all.
They really can. Yeah, so you meet up there for brunch. You have some Neverwinter eggs Benedict, and
I'll have the lobster mac and cheese.
for brunch. All right. So yeah, you eat, you pay for brunch with your local business discount. Neverwinter Inn and Day Spa offers business rates for frequent
You gotta
customers.
shop local.
Totally. So that is one silver piece each. Again, Neverwinter Inn and Day Spa is pretty prestigious. So you pay for brunch,
Well,
head
worth
back
it.
out.
We earned it.
Yep. You roll on down Main Street until you see the shield and star of Starfeld Industries swinging on a sign, swinging in the breeze. The three of you walk up to the door. You try the handle, and it's locked.
Which one of us had the key
Do I
again?
have a key?
Uh-oh.
Oh, Mal had the keys, didn't
I
he?
thought it was Mal,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, man.
That guy.
I knock on the door.
Nothing happens.
Nothing
I try to
happens.
kick down the door.
This is not a good sign.
Okay.
And I rolled a well over 20.
Well over 20.
Yeah, like a 23.
So Art winds up and kicks in the door, and he doesn't just kick open the door, like the door comes off its hinges and sort of like flies into the building. And the three of you
Crushing our intern.
there are no interns yet. The three of you walk in, and there's sort of I don't know what you call it. It's like an old-timey stand-up thing that you'd write on, like a podium, I guess.
An easel?
And no, like a podium, but
Oh.
I don't know, like the kind of thing you'd expect someone to be standing behind, like accepting visitors and whatnot.
Yeah.
There's no one standing there, but you do hear a familiar voice in your own heads say, "Hello there. Welcome back." It's the quill. The quill.
Oh,
The quill.
nobody got that. Yeah, okay. We're not that bright.
I was almost expecting hey, it's that guy.
Hey,
What's his name?
Oh, no.
Many of our beloved.
No.
I was hoping Trombolina would be back. No, we killed her quite
No.
conclusively.
It's the quill.
No, we
As
left
I
a
said-
magic
as I
pen in
said-
charge of the office.
Right. Your office caretaker is quite bookish.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, can't clean things.
Love it.
Right. Definitely
Just
not.
left Quill there? Like, what? Sitting on a desk?
Totally. Well,
But
it
you
turns
used
out within his abilities, he can like write things on his own.
Oh.
So Will keeps ledgers and things. He issues orders. So if you recall his abilities, it is very hard for you to break the rules of the company because Quill issues them in such a way that you sort of have to.
Right. They seem strangely compelling.
Right. They're very compelling, which is why
You know what they say, the men and women of Starfeld Industries, they'll do anything for you. And they follow instructions to the letter.
Right.
No job's too big or too small.
Right. I do think, I mean, or maybe the Quill says, I really need an intern, guys. Or 2 interns or 3 interns.
Well, however many interns you need, we can get you.
Right. I heard you knock, but I just couldn't answer the door.
Sure, that's fair.
You're a terrible secretary. Great pen. Terrible secretary. Sorry. You know, honestly, and this our head of HR. Who did I know previously I said one of us was the head. I think Dan. I said you were the head of HR.
Me?
I think so. Has done a terrible job. Look, it's not your fault. You were placed into a job you weren't qualified for. That's on us, not on you. We'll be able to reassign you to something that better fits your skills. Mr. Quill, what do you think your perfect job would be here at Starfeld Industries?
Well, I mean, I think I'm great at half of the job I've been doing.
Hmm.
Just not the answering the door part of this. I need some sort of like physical assistance.
Oh, well, maybe you'd be better as our bookkeeper.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, I prefer to be called the operations officer, I think.
What, you're the COO now? What? Are you
Yes.
giving yourself promotions?
Yes. See, it's all written down right here. We can't do a piece of paper.
Hey, don't use that magic pen
It
nonsense
turns out
on me.
the Quill is, in fact, the chief operations officer.
Oh, well, better him than us.
Fair enough.
Trust me, done a very good job. Okay, I'm going to put out an ad for interns. Starfeld Industries seeking interns, opportunities for advancement.
No college credit given. Unpaid.
You don't say that.
Well, they need to know that.
Not if they don't ask.
Exactly.
Well, these people are stupid.
Okay, you wanted to pay them, Sean?
I want to pay them. I am a big interns should be paid.
How do salaries typically, or is it hourly? What's the standard
Well, it
here?
depends on how many hours we need the intern for each week.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We have a budget.
I mean, I think
We
we want
will
to.
have a budget. We don't right now.
I think we at least need to maintain normal business hours,
Okay,
right?
so
For people to come in and
Agree.
request assistance.
We need somebody 40 hours a week. We need somebody full time. I don't even know if we need an intern. We need another employee. Can we just make Matt do it?
no, we're busy. We've got stuff to do. Listen, I hear what you're saying, but I feel like we could get more money for our value by hiring a very ambitious but not too ambitious intern.
True.
For, you know what, let's say half the price. We'll even pay him. And I think for, someone of an intern's age, this is gonna be a fantastic job opportunity.
Great experience. Very unique.
Yeah.
Very unique.
Yeah. You put that on the resume, Caldwell and Caldwell will be calling you up next day. General Equipment, all these companies.
Eggplant Industries. Yeah.
Yeah. Jorgen and Jorgensen.
How is Eggplant Industries stock doing? I'm sure they're
It's
they're
doing
up there
well.
right now, right?
Their interactive VR experiences are just taking off.
Yeah. Good. I think we should collectively invest in Eggplant Industries.
Now, is the old one telling you to do this?
Is the old one your
Yes,
stockbroker?
The old one is my stockbroker. Yep. I always go to the old one for advice. He's the old one, so he's been around a while, you might say. So he's got some experience for sure. Although I can't really rely on him too much because he does have his own company. He has his own brand.
Right. I don't know. I feel like the old one is
Old One
pretty,
Studios.
He's pretty invested in the outcome of our realm. I don't know if you can call him an impartial, financial advisor.
Well, listen. Let me roll a d20.
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
So I rolled a 12. So that's how many gold pieces I will invest in Eggplant Industries.
Oh,
Okay.
all right. Good deal. We'll keep track of that for you. No, Dan, I'm with you. I think what we should do, since we're not paying them, is we should get two
Pigs in black.
interns.
We're not
hours,
paying them.
20 hours a week each, so they make full time
Wait.
total. They equal
Okay.
one person. I think that's a good
Seems
deal.
legit.
All right, and you're gonna put out the ad, Dan?
Yeah.
Okay, and then maybe next time we come around, we can interview some interns.
I think that's
That
great.
sounds exciting.
Yes.
That sounds action packed.
It does. I'm actually really excited.
Look on Colby's face.
I can't see the look on Coley's face, so.
He's just like,
Oh,
what are
he's
these
like, we
guys
should-
doing?
Could have just stopped.
I had this
We should've
really
stopped
nice
like
adventure planned, and they want to interview interns for the office. Oh no! I created this beautiful, like, evil being that we have to defeat, and no, they want to do the
Behind
books and
every
I
invest
mean,
in
if-
stocks.
Party.
if the office goes to shit while you're off adventuring,
Exactly.
right?
Behind every good adventuring party is somewhere between 5 and 100 mostly alive interns.
That's good to know.
Not dead at all.
Oh, indeed.